Welcome to the JMW Inside Man YouTube channel from JMW Solicitors. Please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and keep the conversation going in the comments section as well. We've also launched a brand new JMW Inside Man podcast, so please download the podcast from your podcast supplier. Now, the London Edinburgh London Cycle race will be taking place very soon. Nadia Kerr is the head of Twisted Spokes, which is a specialist cycling department here at JMW Solicitors. So Nadia, without wishing to ask too obvious a question, what is the London Edinburgh London Cycle ride?
Well, Dominic, it's a bike ride that starts in London. The riders cycle all the way up to Edinburgh, just beyond Edinburgh, and then turn around and head back to London. So it's just over 1,500 kilometres. There's a time limit within which to finish, to be listed as a finisher in the event. So it's a real endurance challenge and a complete leveller between the genders. Fantastic event.
Now, I know that you are going to be involved in the cycle ride. I'm sure you're really excited about that as well. What are you going to be doing?
A full range of tasks. I'm going to be a volunteer at one of the checkpoints. So there are a number of checkpoints where the riders have to stop on their journey from London, Edinburgh and back to London again. I'll be stationed at Moffat in Scotland and also Brampton near Carlisle. And I will be doing things such as cleaning, serving food, clearing up, directing riders to beds if they want to have a sleep at that particular checkpoint, helping them find their way around the checkpoint, just generally, helping out with anything that's required at that checkpoint to help the riders get what they need and get back on the road again.
And I can't think of anybody better than you to do that, because you'll know what the riders are going through as well. We know that you live, eat, breathe cycling, and that's why you're a cycling lawyer. We hope that your services won't be required on this race in a legal sense. But can you just give us an idea of the sort of work that you do and how you can help cyclists?
Yeah, I mean, I'm hopeful, of course, that none of these riders need me from a professional perspective, but the sorts of things that they might come across on the road: potholes. I deal with lots of pothole claims for cyclists, road traffic accidents where they've been involved in a collision with a motor vehicle, and issues as well with their bikes if they've got any sort of component failures on their bikes. All I would say is anybody who's involved in any sort of accident on a bike, please make sure that you speak to a specialist in this area. There aren't many of us around, but we will look after your needs from the point of view of a cyclist and for somebody who rides a bike. Quite often, the most important thing is getting back on that bike as soon as possible, and that's something that we can help you with.
Enjoy taking part in the London Edinburgh London Cycle ride, and thank you for your insight as well. If you'd like to speak to Nadia, you can email insideman@jmw.co.uk or call 0161 82 81 999. Please subscribe to the JMW Inside Man YouTube channel from JMW Solicitors and download the JMW Inside Man podcast from your podcast supplier. I'm Dominic Walker, JMW's Inside Man.